MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball right down the line in left. Profar will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw over and the runner back safely. Betts leads off first with one away. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the center fielder,
Pitch on the way.
Grisham.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. will be next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Tatis is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And in steps Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's fouled away. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Paddock is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, runner back standing. The 3-1. Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Dodgers lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. So here's Will Myers as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Taylor has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on its way.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kershaw a 6'4" lefty. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Stepping up now, Austin Nova. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for San Diego. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Striding in, Clayton Kershaw. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Myers is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batter, Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now it's 2-0. Strike called. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, Chris Paddock, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Chris Paddock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding in once again, Trent Grisham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Kershaw now on 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A runner at first with no outs here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now that.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Kershaw comes set. Here he comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Mm, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The left field number 31, Josh Peterson.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Peterson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly. It remains 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch.
1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Will Myers as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2, yep.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Bouncer to the left side, right to him, to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that the side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to short. One there. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Austin Nola. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Austin Nola.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Chris Paddock. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Ready once again, Trent Grisham. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Kershaw is ready. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Padres down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and that's the fourth double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Grisham is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Through 5.5, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Inside, ball 1.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Manny Machado.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado, last time through, was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and sailed on it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still tied 1 apiece. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dan Altavilla comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Jock Peterson now. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Chris Taylor.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in, Will Smith. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, 1 strike.
fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. In now, Gavin Lux. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Up top, it's 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Brustar Graterol will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
So digging in now, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Lux is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
So a runner at first now with one away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run home run for Jurickson Profar, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Jason Castro will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Friars. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Trevor Rosenthal.
So here's Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside, 3-0 now. And now pitch on the way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on the show right after this. So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Shortstop, Fernando.
Now here it comes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Moreland.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And now a pitch on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 20, Manny Machado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Drew Pomeranz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Drew.
Striding forward now, Max Muncy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger.
And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Chris Taylor will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. San Diego jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dan Altavilla pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.